question 18A asked in exams. Dhananjay's account, do you all find it? Understand it properly, then similar one I'll give you in homework. Let us read and understand the important points, then we'll start writing the answer in that order. Read the following ledger accounts and offer your comments. See on debit side, first of all, is Dhananjay a debtor or a creditor? Why? Yes, you find sales on the debit side means he is a debtor. Now, debit side 16, 4, 11, 2 sales, 75,000. Rati, what does it indicate? Hina Rati. Anyone else? Paul?
We got 15,000 which we had paid, which he had to give us maybe.
No. Anyone else? Okay, be attentive. Debit side entry of bills receivable indicates that the bill is dishonored. See on the credit side, do you already find bills receivable on the next page? On which date? 11th May. 11th May. 11th May, we had drawn a bill on him. And now on July, which date? 14th July, the bill is dishonored. When we draw the bill on the debtors, the entry is bills comes in debit, what comes in bills receivable account debit. Dhananjay is the giver, credit the giver to Dhananjay's account. Where would this come in Dhananjay's account? To Dhananjay means credit side that you find on the next page in May. So at that time we had drawn a bill on him. Now what entry would you pass if this bill gets dishonored? Dhananjay's account debit to. So now where would it come in Dhananjay's account? And you find it on debit side. So debit side entry of bills receivable indicates that the bill is understood that everyone? Raise your hand who did not understand this. Next, again next page 25, 9, 11. Do you find two sales account 85,500? So goods of 85,500 are sold on credit. Credit side, raise your hand. 21, 4, 11 by cash account 52,500. What does it indicate? Anyone else? Rumil?
Balance of profit loan.
No. Pooja?
Just paid 52,000.
Yes, we have received 52,500 from Dhananjay. If we receive 52,500 from Dhananjay, what entry will we pass? Cash comes in, debit what comes in, cash account debit. Dhananjay is the giver, credit the giver to Dhananjay account. So to Dhananjay means in Dhananjay it will come on credit side by cash. So what does this indicate? Cash is, we did that yesterday also, by bank, by cash. By discount 500, discount given to Dhananjay. By bills receivable we discussed bill is drawn on Dhananjay. And again by bank, check is received from Dhananjay. And closing balance is again opposite. Normally, okay, it's correct only. Debtors have debit balance. So closing debit balance will come on the credit side. Opening balance is not there. Means in past he has paid all the money or maybe he is a new customer. Maybe all the past debts he has cleared or maybe he is a new customer so he does not have any opening balance. Did everyone understand this? Let us interpret this. Straight down. First is type of account. Yes, right. Dhananjay's account is personal account, full stop. Our debtor, full stop. Therefore the rule, debit the receiver and credit the giver will apply. Okay? Second point we always write this, period. What is the earliest date? 16, 4, 11. And last, so it is from April to December. Okay, write down. The given account is for the period from 16/4/11 to 31/12/11. Okay, so it's full year only. Full year, but the transaction starts from 16 April. 1st April to 16 April, we did not sell in the books. So 16th April 2011 to 31/3/2012 means full financial year 11 to. Is everyone clear with that? Then third point, opening balance. There is no opening balance. Write down. There is no opening balance in Dhananjay's account. Full stop. It indicates either he is a new customer or he has settled his past debts. Understood that if he is an old customer, then he has settled all his past debts, so no opening balances there. Any confusions with this? By the way, if opening balance comes on the credit side, what would it indicate?
We have received money at all.
Advance is received. Yesterday we did that. Be careful with that, okay? Now, next is items on debit side. Following items appear on debit side. Following items appear on debit side. Now, first one is 16/4/11. So, that are on 16/4/11, goods of rupees 75,000 are sold to Dhananjay on 14/7/11. What will you say about this bills? Dishonor. Bills receivable of rupees 15,000 are dishonored by Dhananjay. Next page. On 25/9/11, goods of rupees 85,500 are sold to Dhananjay. Are you all clear with this? Then fifth is items on credit side. Following items appear on credit side. Following items appear on credit side. On 21/4/11, cash rupees 52,500 is received from Dhananjay. On same date discount is allowed, so you can combine it also. And discount allowed to him rupees 500. Means he paid us the money, so we gave him discount of 500. Okay, same date entries. Then on 11/5/11, bills receivable of rupees 21,000 are drawn on Dhananjay. On 29/1/12, check of rupees 50,000 is received from Dhananjay. Okay. Then next point is closing balance. It comes on credit side, but is it a debit balance or a credit balance? Debit balance, because debit side total is, and debtors generally have debit balance. So write down, Dhananjay's account has a debit balance of rupees 51,500. Okay, Dhananjay's account has a debit balance of rupees 51,500. Understood that? Now, the last three, the most troublesome part. Raise your hand. What will you write in notable points? Rohan? Yes? Okay, one is bills dishonored. More important is bills dishonored. We have drawn the bill, that's fine. But important thing is that the bill is dishonored. Then what else can come in notable points? Udeshi?
Interest on capital or capital.
No, this is not a capital account. It is debtors account. Yes. You can say that because we sold the goods on April, then again in September. So frequent sales are made to this person. Okay, 2 sales are at least there in this year. What else? Yes. But no opening balance. There is nothing notable. Maybe I told you it's a new customer, or maybe he has settled orders past debts. To the see, one more important point is there. Other than bills dishonored, much amount is still receivable. Even if you sold in the goods in April and September, by the end of the year we still have to collect. Means he is not paying you the money on time. You should verify his financial position. April and September. After September also, October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months are over. Who gives the credit of 6 months? Normally you give a credit of 1, 2 or 3 months. So he has not paid all the money, and maybe therefore after that he have not sold in the goods also. April we sold, September we sold, because before that he paid the bills also, but after that he is not paying the money, so he have not sold in further goods also. Much amount is still pending from that person. So that is also notable. Okay, so write down following points are to be noted. First, bills receivable are dishonored. Okay, bills receivable are dishonored. Then, second notable point right now, Dhananjay seems to be a regular customer. Third, at the end of the year, much amount is still receivable from Dhananjay. Okay, at the end of the year, much amount, that 51,500 is a big amount, still receivable from Dhananjay. Any doubts in that? Then, defects and irregularities. No defects, but irregularity, he is not paying the money on time. So, there are no defects. First stop. However, amount is not received from Dhananjay on time. Suggestions. What did I tell you? We should check his financial position. Always one suggestion will come if discount is there. Verify the discount policy of our company. Why did we give him discount? What is the discount policy of our business? That always write it in suggestion. Okay. Whenever you find discounts entry in the account, you always write in suggestion that see the discounts policy. So, write down. Dhananjay's financial position should be verified. Also, discount policy should be checked. Okay, so these are the main points. New entry was there of bills, therefore I took it up in the class, otherwise just done already in the earlier questions. So in the homework now you can take question number 29. You'll find it similar one. I'm not discussing it. Question 29. Okay, Amit account. You can see next page, sales, bills receivable, credit side also, the things are given. So that you'll do it on your own and I'll discuss it in the next period only. Now we take up with real accounts. Look at page 24. First, let us understand what do we have to interpret in the real accounts main points, like we read that personal accounts before solving it. So, first of all, the rule is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Now, real account include goods account and assets accounts. In goods accounts are included sales account, purchase account, sales return account and purchase return. First, we'll solve these questions only related to purchase, sales, purchase return and sales return. And the monthly total of all subsidiary books related to goods are posted to the above goods account. While examining these accounts, one gets an idea, whether sales and purchases are increasing or decreasing. So this is one point which we have to identify in the notable points. Write down there as a notable point. If we identify purchase, sales, purchase return and sales return, then we'll mention in the notable points. We'll try to identify and see the trend. Is it increasing or is it decreasing? Okay. That shows the progress of the business. If purchase and sales are increasing, means business is progressing. Decreasing means business is regressing. This gives an idea of the growth or otherwise of the business. The balance of these accounts are transferred to trading account at the end of the year, and hence there are no closing balances of this account. So opening balance will also not be there. And both the places will write the same reason. No opening balance because it is transferred to trading account. No closing balance because it is transferred to trading account. Okay. Next page it is of assets that we will see later. First let us solve the questions related to goods. So look at page 26. Question 4. Sales account. Interpret and comment on the following accounts. Now debit side we find to customer account 350. What can it be? Sales account debit side to customer account means what? What could it be? If you sell the goods of 350 to the customer, what will be the journal entry? And to sales means it will come on sales on, and it will come up by cash if you have sold on cash. And if you have sold on credit, then what will be the entry? Customer to sales. Let me clarify that point first. If you have sold on credit, then also the entry will be customer to. So to sales means credit side what will come? By. So credit side will find by customer. They are the goods sold to customers. Yes, go on. No. Let us say lies not sales return. Credit side, can you see by customer account kgs 600 and then amount 40,000. 600 kgs are sold for 40,000. Do you find debit side to customer anything in kgs? If he has returned the goods, then quantity should be there. And moreover, Rohan, what is the journal entry if the customer returns the goods? So it will come in sales return account on debit side, not in sales account. If customer has returned the goods, it will come in sales return account on debit side. Yes, if quantity was also given, then we would have written it in defects. Then instead of sales return account, it is posted in sales account. But quantity in kgs is not there, means it is not sales return. Did you understand this? So what can it be? We did this yesterday also. Price difference, we have reversed. Yesterday also seen Doshi's account, did you find debit side to purchase 800? So where would it come in purchase account? Credit side by Doshi. Same in next page, Joshi's account. Okay, Joshi we did not have it. But same thing if any, suppose we have sold to the goods to the customers and charged more amount. Then he raised the objection that your bill is of more amount, we negotiated at less amount, then we will reverse his account. So if suppose I have sold goods to Yash for rupees 40,000, I have given him bill of 41,000. First I pass the entry Yash to sales 41,000, then he rings me up and conveys, sir, our price agreed was 40,000, by you given me bill of 41,000. I said, okay, I'll reverse your account with 1,000. So what entry will I pass if I pass the entry already Yash to sales 41,000? Sales to Yash 1,000, I'll reverse it. So debit side, if you find to customer account, means there is a price difference which has been reversed. invoice was charged for more amount than agreed, and so for the price difference we have reversed the entry. All these things to customer 350, 200, 500, 300 means we have reversed, or we have given allowance, or we have given discount to the customer and reversed that amount. Is everyone clear with this? Credit side, all of them indicates goods are sold. Then 45, 8 and 10 means we cannot comment that it is increasing or decreasing. We can say that initially it was more, then later on it is less, and then lastly again it has picked up. So it's haphazard order. Sales are not in proper order. And finally you can see at the end of the year the amount is transferred to trading account. Okay. So now first type of account, page number 26, question number 4. Yes, now sales account is a real account in nature. Full stop. Therefore, the rule debit what comes in and credit what goes out will apply. Is everyone clear with this? What is the earliest date? 31st March and December. Means it's for the calendar year January to December. By calendar year January to December if the date is March. Quarterly sales are given. January, February, March. Can you see that credit side? Then April, May, June. Then July, August, September. Then October, November. Every quarter we are selling the goods. So basically the account is from January to December only. The account is from January to December only, but we are selling the goods at the end of every quarter. Is everyone clear with that? That fixed trend is visible. January, February, March. So 31st March we have sold the goods. Then April, May, June. Second quarter end we have sold the goods. Then July, August, September, and lastly October, November, December. So the given account is from 1/1/2010 to 31/12/2010. In bracket for your understanding mention, quarterly sales are given in question. Okay, because quarterly sales are given, that means basically the year starts from January only, but you are given the sales at the end of the first quarter, that is March. Any confusion in this? Now, right on there is opening balance. There is no opening balance because sales account is transferred to trading account. Okay, there is no opening balance because sales account is transferred to trading account. Did everyone understand this? Then items on debit side right now. Following items appear on the debit side on 31/3/2010. Allowance of rupees 350 is given to the customer. Okay, I told you for the price difference we have reversed the amount, so we call it as allowance is given to the customer. Copy down the same for the next 3 also. Same thing is there. 200, 500, 300. Completed? Now items on credit side right on. Following items appear on credit side. On 31/3/2010, goods of rupees 40,000 are sold on credit to customer. Now copy down the same for the next 3 items. Written that everyone? Shall I take it further? Anyone still writing it? Raise your hand. So write down closing balance same like opening balance. Write down there is no closing balance because it is transferred to trading account. But there is no closing balance because it is transferred to trading account. Just 1 minute. One more thing. Debit side, that last entry you find for trading account.
Yes.
That also we should interpret in the items on debit side. We should mention that there is a closing entry and sales account is transferred to trading account. So insert that one more point in items on debit side. On 31/12/10, it is a closing entry where sales account is transferred to trading account. Okay. And again in closing balance we mentioned the same, that there is no closing balance because it is transferred to trading account. Is there any notable points? So what are notable points are there? Allowance will mention in suggestion. We should see that why allowance is given every time there are goods sold. So that will mention in the suggestion, or you can mention in notable points as well as suggestions. Anything else? Yes. Every quarter the sales is made. Sales are made every 3 months, every quarter. And first quarter the sales is very good, 40,000, then it has dropped down. After that 5,000, 8,000, 10,000. First quarter it is a huge amount, then it has dropped down. So mainly these two notable points will come, and allowance also we can mention. So the following points are important to be noted. First, sales are made every quarter, that is 3 months. Okay. Second, in the first quarter, sales is high. After that, it has dropped. First quarter, the sales is high. After that, it has dropped down. Okay. And allowance is given every time the goods are sold. But in Indian condition, it is inevitable. Anyone you sell the goods, allowance you have to give in India. No one buys the goods without a discount. Maybe you increase the price tag, then there is a discount. But without discount, generally people don't buy the goods. So that's a normal tradition also in India. However, we'll mention it in notable point that allowance is given every time the goods are sold. Defects and irregularities, there is no defect. Do you find any error? And no irregularities are also there. So, there is no defect and irregularities. Okay. And in suggestions, we will say that allowance point should be clarified, rest all is fine. No defects or no suggestions. Okay. Now, there are no major suggestions. Full stop. However, allowance point should be clarified and reasons for decrease in sales should be inquired. Is everyone clear with this? Any confusions? So, page 32, sales account is your homework. Also, page 27, ninth question, instead of sales account, make it purchase account. Ninth question, instead of sales account, make it purchase account. And that is also your homework. It is similar when I discuss it. Here you identified from sales point of view, now you have to identify from purchase. It is exactly similar. Debit side, two creditors. Again, do you see every quarter? March, June, then after June make the collection September. Debit side, after June make the collection September and then December. What will you comment on this two creditors 4 times? Goods are purchased on credit. And credit side by creditors account, you don't find any quantity, means this is allowance received from the creditors. And you can see DN means debit note. Okay. And last thing, by trading account you will write it is a closing entry and purchase account is transferred to trading account. So everything is similar. This was from sales point of view, this is from purchase. Same notable points will come. Purchases are made every quarter. And here you can simply say purchases are decreasing. See 20, 16, 13, 9. Purchases are decreasing. Allowance is received every time the goods are purchased. No defects, irregularities, same thing. Allowance point should be clarified and reasons for decrease in purchase should be inquired. So 3 questions in your homework for Monday. Okay? Most probably next week we must be able to finish this chapter. Let's see. Bye everyone.